Pre-dynastic period, before 3100 BC. Life began in the Nile Valley in prehistoric times. Settled villages appeared with the development of agriculture. Agriculture began along the banks of the Nile around 600 BC. Animal production, such as cattle and sheep, was domesticated. Primitive industries, such as pottery and weaving, developed. Primitive religious beliefs related to death and rebirth emerged. The dead were buried in simple tombs. Local kingdoms such as Nakada and Buto emerged. Copper began to be used in tools. Early royal symbols such as the white and red crowns appeared. Crown unification of the two lands, circa 3100 BC. King Narmer, Menes, united Upper and Lower Egypt. He established the first unified state in history. Memphis became the first capital of unified Egypt. Hieroglyphic symbols began to be used to record events. Concepts such as Mot, justice and cosmic order, emerged. The double crown emerged as a symbol of political unity. The first royal dynasties were established. Construction of monumental stone buildings began. The cylinder seal was used for administration. Trade flourished between the Delta and Upper Egypt. Building construction, the Old Kingdom, 2686 to 2181 BC. The Third Dynasty was founded by King Djoser. The architect Imhotep built the first step pyramid at Saqqara. The age of the pyramids was known during the Fourth Dynasty. The Great Pyramid of Khufu, one of the seven wonders of the world, was built. Khafre and Menkaure built the pyramids at Giza. A central government regulated agricultural and tax affairs. State officials and bureaucracy emerged. The pharaoh was considered a living god who ensured the Nile's flooding. Funeral art and decorations evolved. Nile boats were used for trade and transportation. Trade with Sinai and Nubia flourished. The Great Sphinx was carved during the reign of Khafre. Rulers built monumental tombs at Giza and Saqqara. Hieroglyphic writing was used to record history. The Old Kingdom ended with the weakening of central authority. Famine spread due to the failure of the Nile flood. First Intermediate Period, 2181 to 2055 BC. Central authority disintegrated. Several regional governments vied for power. Famine and chaos spread. Pessimistic literature, literature of despair, emerged. The 11th dynasty later took control of Thebes. Middle Kingdom, 2055 to 1650 BC. King Mentuhotep II reunited the country. The capital moved to Thebes. The state was reorganized and resources were managed. Agricultural land was reclaimed. Trade with the Levant and the land of Punt expanded. New temples and monumental architectural works were built. Middle Kingdom tombs proliferated in Beni Hassan. Literary stories such as Sinuhe and The Eloquent Peasant appeared. The pharaohs organized military campaigns in Nubia. The kingdom ended with the Hyksos attack and their settlement in the north. Crossed swords, the Hyksos period, 1650 to 1550 BC. The Hyksos were Asian tribes who settled in the delta. They introduced chariots to Egypt. They established their capital at Avaris. They used the composite bow and new technologies. They allowed some local rulers to exercise self-rule. The 17th dynasty of Thebes resisted them. Seqenenre fought battles against them and was martyred. His son Kamose continued the resistance. Ahmose I expelled the Hyksos and established the New Kingdom. The New Kingdom, 1550 to 1069 BC. This was the most prosperous period of pharaonic Egypt. Ahmose I built a strong standing army. Thutmose I and Thutmose III launched expansion campaigns. Egypt reached its greatest geographical extent. Queen Hatshepsut focused on construction and trade. She sent a famous trade mission to the land of Punt. Thutmose III fought the Battle of Megiddo and won. He was known as the Napoleon of ancient Egypt. Amenhotep III built massive temples, such as Luxor Temple. His son Akhenaten led a religious revolution. He called for the worship of one god, Aten. He built a new capital, Akhetaten, Tel El Amarna. Egypt faced chaos toward the end of his reign. Tutankhamun restored traditional religion. He became famous due to the discovery of his intact tomb in 1922. Horemheb restored order and stability to the state. Ramses I founded the 19th dynasty. Seti I fought battles in the Levant. Ramses II fought the Battle of Kadesh against the Hittites. Signed the first documented peace treaty in history. Builded the temples of Abu Simbel and Karnak. Fathers over 100 sons and daughters. His successors gradually weakened. The 20th dynasty witnessed the rise of the priests. The third decline, 1069 to 664 BC. Priests ruled the city of Thebes religiously and politically. In the north, ruling dynasties emerged from Tanis. Egypt experienced a division between the north and the south. Libyans ruled as pharaohs, the 22nd dynasty. The 25th dynasty emerged, of Nubian origin. Pianki led a campaign to unify Egypt. He was succeeded by Taharka, who confronted the Assyrians. The Assyrians entered Egypt and defeated the Nubians. Shield, late period, 664 to 332 BC. Psamtik I regained power and founded the 26th dynasty. A cultural and military renaissance ensued. Sais was established as a new capital. The pharaohs attempted to expel the Persians, but they returned. Darius I became king of Egypt as a Persian province. Egypt revolted several times against Persian rule. The Pharaonic era ended with the conquest of Alexander the Great. This marked the beginning of the Greek era and the end of the Pharaonic era.